pew, 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 pew. Hey guys, I'm Cantrell here, giving you the top 10 gun memes of the week. Here, I want to show you my gun of the week. This is a 300 Blackout from Palmetto State. They make an awesome 300 Blackout setup. Got an 8.5 barrel right here. Good old ASR muzzle brake. Got a Streamlight Pro Tac on here. EOTech is a pretty old EOTech that I inherited, and it seems to be working just fine. I don't like how heavy this one is, but it does take AA, so that's a really nice convenience. Got some very cheap flip-ups on this, as well as all my guns pretty much having Magpul AFG that connects to M-Lock. I got an awesome little handle attachment here. I forgot what it's called, but I really like the ability to just kind of do this, to just kind of unlock your AR. It makes me feel really cool. And yeah, put about 1,000 rounds through it, and it's been working pretty great, getting great grouping. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's go on to the memes. Alright, pulling up number 10. You want people to be able to buy fully automatic rifles with no background check, waiting period, or registration? Yes, absolutely. That's always a good classic. I like that. For sure, that's how I believe anyone that actually believes in the Second Amendment will align with that kind of thinking as well. HR 127. Law-abiding, responsible gun owners who just want to be left alone. Yeah, man, just leave me alone, please, please. I don't mean any harm. Yes, I got a lot of guns and munitions, but it's just because I like this stuff, and I'm prepared for a tyrannical government. You know, just let me be. All right, going to number 8. ATF. You gonna die for $800 and a bunch of paperwork? Someone is. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, governments don't take everything a mile at a time, they take everything inch by inch until they actually get a mile. Some people even suggest that having something as extreme as HR 127 might get people off their butts and actually, you know, take some, you know, peaceful action to prevent anything from happening like this again. But, you know, they're going to keep taking everything inch by inch so that way they can eventually, you know, get that mile. All right, number 7, variety, the spice of life. Got some red tips, which are some hollow points. A little polymer tip right there. Got your green tip there for steel penetrators. What does silver tip do? I think that's incendiary, but I'll go check. Ah, armor piercing incendiary. Yeah, that'll do some damage right there. Get a good explosion. Oh, orange tips or tracers as well. All right, number 6. Gun owners watching non-gun owners stockpile apocalypse supplies for them. Yeah, man. I mean, okay, to be honest, the things that really matter the most are going to be, you know, your survival gear and, you know, all your little, you know, more knickknacks like med kits, things like that. You know, the gun, you know, it's going to be important and everything. Some people even argue, and, you know, to some extent I agree, just carrying a Ruger 1022, something very light that you can just, you know, hunt with and can still be a viable defense weapon. But, you know, everyone's got their different ways and what they prioritize in terms of a crap that's the fan scenario. Number 5. Girls with a time machine. I am your granddaughter. Really? Boys with time machine. Sir, hide your weed. Feds are coming. Alright, thanks, homie. Yeah, man, that deals with the FPS Russia incident. For all those that don't know, you know, that big, really famous gun tuber early on, probably, you know, at least 10 years ago he started. The regular guy, Kyle Myers, he got in trouble because he had some THC oil. I think it was like half an ounce or something. Hundreds of thousands of dollars 4 years later of crazy legal stuff, having to go to drug therapy, you know, 2 months in you know, federal prison, the whole 9. A lot of stuff gets wasted on things like that, and that's why I'm pro weed legalization. But yeah, for sure, I want to rescue him because, man, he was making some awesome content back in the day, and man, what I would kill to just have some more FPS Russia content. That was some really good stuff. All right, number 4. You ever wake up and just feel like, man, I hate the skin on my hands? Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, so for those that don't know, that's a muzzle brake on the end of the gun. And what a muzzle brake does is it diverts the gases, but they decided to put theirs on incorrectly and make it go up to down rather than side to side. And then all those insanely hot gases, you can see that little grip on the end where the muzzle is. He's going to be grabbing there, and all that hot gas is just going to scorch off his skin. That's pretty metal, man. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oof. That would hurt. All right, top 3. Government coming to take my guns. Me with an unregistered cannon that they weren't aware of. Ahoy, retard! That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think you have to register cannons. I don't know. I could be completely wrong about that, but, you know, it doesn't have any rifling in there or anything. But that is just beautiful. I'd love to just have a cannon just to throw crap in there and just see what would happen. That's great. Number 2. For Christmas, I want a dragon. Be realistic. I want an American gun owner to man up and fight back. So what color do you want their dragon? Yeah, man. Dude, there are so many gun owners that, you know, they talk big and, like, they're just like, man, screw around and find out. And a lot of them will just keep letting more and more of their rights being taken away. I mean, and to some extent, I can really empathize with that. Why would you want to throw away everything you lived for? Being thrown in prison, maybe have assets taken away, you know, completely. If you're the main breadwinner of your family, having your family have to starve because of something that you stood up for, that's pretty rough. So, I mean, I can empathize with the people that, you know, they just can keep, complying with all the awful gun laws. But to a certain extent, you know, stop with the big talk if you're actually not willing to actually stand for what you fight for. And finally, here's the top gun of the entire week. Central Florida man buys 20mm electric Gatling gun pulled from Navy fighter jet. The ATF at some random Florida man's house during a no-knock. Florida man about to rearrange their body parts with a Vulcan cannon. I love that meme, man. That's great. Just that smile on his face like, you messed with the wrong guy. That is great, man. If you don't follow, there's r/Florida man, and that'll actually give you random news articles that say Florida man does insert crazy thing, because it's always a Florida man that does something absolutely ridiculous. That's classic. All right, guys, that's the end of the top 10 guns of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, go on and just give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys have a great day.